Hi Parker.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good, how are you? How's testing on this week?
It's going pretty good so far. We're quick, but this track's such a draft track. We'll just have to see in qualifying and the race how we end up.
And you had rather an eventful Formula Ford festival, didn't you?
Yeah, we did. We were so quick, but unfortunately after qualifying on pole, we just kept getting roughed up by other competitors. So it's unfortunate. You know, the last hit in the semifinal was kind of just bad luck. It was just wrong place, wrong time. A driver spun and kind of rolled as I was going off the track to avoid him and just nicked the left rear and took us out of the race. So just one of those weekends where you want to forget it. But thankfully I had the opportunity to come do the Walter Hayes, so we'll see if we can reverse our luck.
So what have you been doing in Canada?
Well, I raced in 2016 in the USF 2000 series. So that was in North America with the Mazda Road to Indy and with IndyCar.
So what's racing like in Canada? Is it quite a lot of racing in Canada, or is it mainly in the US you have to go there to race?
It depends on where you go in Canada. I'm from Western Canada, and racing is pretty non-existent in Western Canada, so I'm from Alberta. But if you go out east, you go to Toronto in Ontario, or you go to Montreal, which has a Grand Prix in Formula One. Racing's pretty huge out there, so it just depends. But the big series are all out of the U.S. So on the USF 2000 series, we came to Canada for one race on the streets of Toronto. So they do make the venture out to Canada, but a lot of the times they're based in the U.S.
So what are you hoping to do next season?
Find a budget to go racing. You know, I always say it, you know, if I could just end up being a professional race car driver and get paid to drive a car with four wheels and a motor, that's the ultimate goal. It doesn't really matter where I end up. So at the moment, it's just kind of find whatever budget I have, put it towards racing, and hopefully things will end up right.
So you started in karts, did you?
Yes.
So how many years did you have karts before you come into cars?
I think I did about 7 years of karts. So started when I was 8 years old and then made the move to cars when I was 17.
Well, I hope it goes all well this weekend. Have a better weekend than at Brands Hatch and maybe get a good result and hopefully get a drive for next year.
Yes, thank you very much. I appreciate it.
And thanks very much for the interview.
No problem.